Child off their phone can feel like an uphill battle, it seems, with Aussie teens spending an average 14.4 hours a week online. This week, a number of schools will trial a new program teaching students just how to keep their screen time under control. For more on this, we're joined by digital wellbeing expert, Dr. Joanne Orlando. Jo, good morning. Great to see you.
Hello.
So this program has been developed by the Black Dog Institute, right? In response to seeing so many teens struggling to detach from their phones, this is clearly a big issue.
Absolutely. Well, it's a big issue for everyone, but it plays a little bit different if you're a teenager. So one, in terms of child development, you know, we all remember when we were teenagers, your friends and your social life is the most important thing. And in 2024, you know, that plays out online and in face-to-face. So social media, group chats, all that kind of thing. Plus other aspects of their life are driving them online too. So I was interviewing a mum the other day and she was saying, you know, my daughter does dance lessons, the dance school have got an Instagram account and they've said everyone has to like every single post. Really? So there's that kind of thing as well. And things like their bus timetable, their school timetable, you know, paying for things, everything is very screen related. So all these factors kind of whip them up in this tornado and they're online all the
tornado.
time. Yeah.
Is there a healthy way for kids to use their phone?
There is. You know, I think healthy has kind of two elements. So we know there's lots of dangerous things and there's overuse. So it's about being able to manage that. But, you know, the great thing about technology is all the amazing opportunities it offers for learning, for communicating, organising our day, all that kind of thing. So healthy is both. It's about managing the risks, but about leveraging the great things it offers us. It needs to be both.
So why is it they're targeting students aged between 12 and 13? Is that when they're sort of most impressionable, potentially?
Yeah, look, I think that's a good age group. It's around that time and even a little bit beforehand that as technology users, we change from being like a kid user to more of an independent user. So it's around that time that you're starting to make a lot more decisions for yourself around your technology use. You often get a phone around that kind of age or just beforehand. So it kind of lays the path for how you're going to use technology as an adult. So it is very much a transition time and an impressionable time.
As a digital wellbeing expert yourself and in your experience in the field, how big an impact does social media have on mental health? Because we hear so much about the negative impacts on mental health. Is there any positive impacts that it's bringing?
Yeah, completely. Those negative impacts get all the airplay, don't they? But yeah, a lot of children this age will tell me, you know, I'm in groups, you know, I've got a particular health condition or a particular interest. No one I know has that. They go onto a group and they feel very much included and they can share. I think that's a good thing as well as just kind of developing new interests. It doesn't have to be like a bad thing, like you're really interested in cooking or something. There's, you know, tons of recipes, that kind of thing as well.
So it's worth noting this program's still in its early stages, the Black Dog Institute's program. Some students might not have access, so how can parents at home help improve screen time for kids?
Yeah, okay. So
it can be a tough sort of juggle, can't it? That conversation.
It is a tough juggle, there's no doubt about it. I think one thing to think about is that their technology habits start very young. So children will start using tech from, you know, when they're 1 or 2. So developing those healthy habits like really early. I think another thing is we tend to focus on screen time a lot and how much time they've been on there. But one of the important things is what they actually do on there. So about kind of quality content. And the other one which we kind of forget about is that as parents, we are role models. So if you're walking around the house always on your phone or interrupting your conversation with your child to check a work email, then that's sending a very powerful message of how we do phones as an adult. So to keep your own kind of habits in check as well.
All great tips, as always. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks so much.
Jo Orlando joining us there.